Hey guys, I hope you all had a good Easter. I got my microphone in on Wednesday. I haven't had a chance to test it out yet, and that's what I'm getting ready to go do right now. Hopefully it works. Hopefully, if it does, it'll be up on YouTube tonight or today sometime. Fingers crossed. Mic test number 3. So my microphone was having some issues and I had to buy another one. I got it on Wednesday. I've had many hours this week of work, so I haven't had a chance to test it out. Right now I am testing it out, and hopefully it works. I hope everybody had a good Easter. Let's see if I can remember what I was talking about on the first two. I think I said something along the lines of it was nice to be back in a familiar area. Although my trip was nice, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had a lot of difficulties. I know maybe sometimes it didn't look like it in the videos, but I didn't put up any of the ones where I was struggling. There was a couple things that I did that were rookie moves, and I really didn't want to catch any flack for that, so I decided not to post that. I probably should have, just so you could see what I actually did have to go through. But regardless, I put up what I put up, and I'm glad that you guys like what I've posted so far. I learned that I didn't really care for 95, and I definitely didn't care for 4 in Florida. Maybe it's just because of the speeds and it was a lot of traffic on the highway. I've only done my highway in small sections. Sometimes that's a bit challenging, and I've only done it a couple times by myself, so I still have a lot of room to grow with riding the highway. It'll all come with time. I did get to see the new 21 Honda Rebel while I was down there. I saw one right before I left. It's black, automatic. I'm not interested in the automatic because I prefer having the clutch. My car that I drive is a stick, and I had to research it since they have been doing away with clutches. Because I figured if I'm going to have them stick, I want the whole thing. I want the clutch too. Same with the bike. If I'm going to ride a bike, I want the whole effect that goes with it. I think an automatic is great for people that still want to ride and might have a little bit of difficulty, or I don't know. I don't want to say beginner, because a beginner, they're losing the actual experience. I mean, I guess they're still out on 2 wheels and getting the wind. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but regardless, I saw a black one. It was automatic. I don't want that one. I did find the red one that I'm looking for in DeLand, Florida, and it's much like this one. The engine fills the chassis a little bit more than mine does. It's not that much heavier than mine is. That could have been bad. It's not much heavier than mine is, and I didn't have any problems picking it up. I didn't get to test ride it, and hopefully mine will be here soon. I was told it was shipping at the end of June, and I got a deposit on that one, so I'm patiently waiting, I guess. At least it gives me a little bit more time with my little Rhonda here. She's been such a great bike and has been very well to me. Me and this girl have seen a lot. I'm pushing 7,000 miles on her. It may not be a lot of miles for you, but it's a lot of miles for me. So back to my trip. Here, the only bridges I've crossed are overpasses going over the highway. There's a very small bridge that crosses over the lakes that I have, or the one lake that is by my house. It's nothing that I haven't done, but when I got down there, there was those high bridges that went over the ocean. I haven't done those until then. The drawbridges, I haven't done that until that ride. And then the 7-mile bridge crossing over into the Keys. Well, that's the longest bridge with nothing around that I've been on. It was a nice view to see nothing but ocean around you, and the sun reflecting off of it was really pretty. I did struggle coming off of it going into the wind. Excuse me, going into the wind, it was a bit much for me and my little bike. It can be done, so if anybody says otherwise, I can prove them wrong. But it was challenging because I'm small, the bike is small, so I think it took a little bit more effort than it would on something much heavier. For whatever reason, on that trip, I had an issue with my seat. I guess it's just my butt sitting in the seat didn't seem right for a long time afterwards. So I tried buying one of those pads that you put on top of your seat, and even that didn't feel right. So I finally took it off. And I think I've just gotten used to sitting on the seat again without so sorry, without the long rides. A day and a half, or 2 days down, a day and a half back. It was a very long time being on the bike for me. It's the longest I've had on the bikes thus far. I don't know what my next trip is as far as that extent goes, but I do have a trip coming up in May. I won't be riding I'm going to Illinois. I won't be riding there. I will be trailering up there, meeting up with a bunch of people, and we'll be riding around Illinois. I'm looking forward to that because I think it's going to be a pretty big turnout. And it's only a weekend long, so it's not like a big, like excursion that I'm planning on doing. But I mean, a weekend getaway is still a good time for me, especially since working 3 jobs. I don't really get a whole lot of downtime, and I look forward to even the 20 minutes I get here or the 30 minutes I get there. And if I get a weekend off, restaurant industry, there is no such things as weekends and holidays. So I'm jealous of you guys that have that. And I'm sure I could switch careers, but I've been in it for so long that it just makes sense to me. There's nothing out there that's quite like the rush that the restaurant brings. And you're definitely busy and you're definitely steady, but it's very frustrating and highly stressful at times. Maybe it's like riding a bike, I guess. There's moments where it's very peaceful, and then moments you have that oh crap moment, But there's something about it every time you get on and go for a ride. It's just a whole nother level. But I really hope this thing is working again, because I'm ready to get some more videos put up. I have a lot of free time this week. I can see, I can actually go through my camera roll and see if I can't find some more Florida trips, some more Florida videos, and get that posted up for you. I know my videos are short and sweet, and sometimes I don't really know what to talk about, but here I am. Anyway, I'm going to get off here, and I'm going to go back to doing what I was doing. I hope you guys had a great Easter, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the week. And I really appreciate all the follows, the comments, the support that you have given me. It's greatly appreciated. Till next time, guys.